this video because I know the outcome of this. Like I said, I'm glad to have the team on. I'm glad to be a part of the team, and ain't nowhere else to go but from here. Thanks for having me. Thanks for allowing me to share.
Well, guess what, sir? You
Yes,
stand in
sir.
the car. You stand in the car. You can stay in the car and let the village get you tuned up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here
Yes,
for.
sir. Yes, sir.
So you get the honor of bringing up Coach Erik.
Coach Art, I got the honor to bring up this guy, man with one wife. He's always available. Anytime I get this guy a call, he's there. Sleep. I can hear he probably just waking up. But he always got some good inspirational words, and he's a good motivational coach. We love you, Art. Glad to bring to the table, Art Robinson. Come to the table. Thanks.
Woo! Thank you, Danny. Appreciate that amazing introduction. Oh my goodness, amazing introduction. I'm excited. I'm fired up. I'm wired up. I got a question for y'all. I need to know. No. Team, how y'all feel?
Feel good.
My
income.
My income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody
Everybody
gets a
gets
a
green
green
sheet.
sheet.
Get a
You get a
green
green
sheet.
sheet. He get a green sheet.
Woo, you get a green sheet. You get a green sheet. I'm telling y'all, it's about to be popping. And this week, Dr. Mary is on travel, so I ain't got to worry about no couch. So I can be uncensored. I can be uncut. I can be raw. And she's in the plane, and she can't even watch the replay. So I'm uncensored today. Are y'all ready?
I'm taking
You
notes.
gotta keep your alarm clock closed though, Erik, when she go out of town.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. I'm good now. Ready, set, go, action. So I was thinking about what was I going to share today. Should I share a video? Should I bring something to you? And I started listening to what y'all was talking about, and I got something for y'all. Today we got office hours, so make sure you join the office hours because we're going to be breaking down the compensation plan. So the office hours are going to be breaking down the compensation plan so you really understand it. That's the office hours today, 12 o'clock noon. Tune in, experienlife.com. That's going to be there. And so I started thinking about like what's stopping people. And then I heard, Lacey say, man, there's people, I'm always around people. And Jock, I was thinking the same thing. We all always around people. So what stops people? And so I was talking to a friend of mine who's in the business, and I was like, you know what should I talk about? Give me a topic. And I was like, what stops you? And she's like, I don't know what's slowing me, what's stopping me. Because she's somebody who hasn't really got started. So part of my message is to the people who's got a block, but then some of y'all are running down the track, and you don't need the starting gate. You try to figure out but what's stopping you from really kicking into that next gear, right? What's stopping you from taking it to the next level? So sometimes we have different levels of blocks, but one of the things I want you just to understand something, and how do we move? It's about people and confidence and understanding what you have. So one of the things that stops most people is they really don't understand the opportunity they got. And you don't understand it because maybe you haven't never experienced the opportunity like this. You think you have, so it looks like something else. Do you know to the average untrained eye, when you're looking in the sky, an eagle and a hawk, or a eagle and a vulture looks the same. To the average untrained eye, I'm like, oh, there's an eagle. That ain't no eagle. Then they finally think this is a big old pigeon, right? An eagle and a vulture looks the same to the average untrained eye. But boy, Erik, they both birds. They both flying. They both, brown and black, right? They both got wings. But what's the difference? When you get a little bit closer, from far away, you can't tell. When you get closer, the eagle's wings a little bit, the vulture made like this. When we get a little closer, the eagle wings is, yeah, you can, Renee. You can invite somebody to the eagle's wings expands a little bit more. And see, when the storm comes, they act differently. When the storm comes, the vulture takes cover. It's flying. Oh, let me go. It either goes to another location, It can see the storm up, I see the storm. I can feel the storm. They get that sixth sense, right? And so what does it do? It goes and takes cover. But when the storm comes, what can the eagle do? It has the option. It can go land, take cover. It can go fly to another destination. But the eagle has the ability to soar above the clouds. It can rise above the storm. See, the eagle, the vulture has to go wait something. Like you ever see the roadkill, you see vultures around the side on the side. The vulture has to wait for a car to kill something. It's hunting. It's looking for its prey. Right? Sometimes I be walking my daughter's dog, little dog, and I'm like, man, I can see the birds hawking around. Like, oh shucks. They looking at him like, is he prey, right? And the vultures be hawking. I keep them moving. I keep, like, oh, okay, he's alive. They want to wait some roadkill. They like that. They like the dead stuff. But the eagle, do you realize the eagle's eyes can see inside the water a mile above? The eagle has the eyes that can see a mile ahead. The eagle can actually be up in the sky and see thousands of feet up and look down and see a fish in the water.
And not just see it, go get it.
Not just see it, go get it. And you may say, well, what is that? What's so big about seeing a fish in the water? See, if you know anything about fishing in the water, a lot of times, because the way God has designed animals, God designed the fish that the scales, that the shadow looks different. So it's hidden so other things can't attack it. So the fish is designed, it casts a shadow so it kind of blends in from the top. You can't necessarily always see it all the time. See, on the side, it got the way the scales on the fishes are designed. It's like a covering, but not to the eagle. The eagle can see through that covering thousands of feet above. And it's boom, goes right down, grab the fish, in and out. Kills for impact, takes it away. So what am I trying to say? To the untrained eye, looks the same. See, some people always say, man, that's another one. It's like one of them MLM things. To the untrained eye, it looks the same.
Mm-hmm.
See, one of them MLM things, typically you got to get in early. And the products, if typically for a lot of these companies, they've been around for years, but it's usually something that sparks it, right? I've been a part of the coffee company. It made a lot of people a lot of money. Love it. Now, I like MLM, don't get me wrong. But when the wave hits, changes, like, oh man, now everybody doing coffee. McDonald's doing coffee, this person doing coffee stuff. It's to the untrained, it's like, man, that wave hit. Then the other companies started doing coffee. Everybody doing coffee, okay? But there's people who make millions of dollars. But if you didn't get in the early stages, right? I've been a part of companies, we did this product, we did that product. Man, we was on CBD with early stages. Now you look up, CBD's everywhere. Heck, you don't even need CBD. Weed is legal. Like, what? They done legalized the marijuana. Right? And I'm looking on the thing. Let some of y'all let the vice president tell us. She's like, man, I'm even looking out for the black man. I ain't even going to help y'all out with the legal weed. Right? So anyway, that was just my political joke. But anyway, it's but I remember when the company was CBD, it was like new. It was kind of it was just understanding. Are y'all with me? It was forefront. But then it caught up. See, but we talking about financial life insurance. How long has that been around? See, it's not a fad product. How long has money been around? We're talking about financial helping people get money in retirement. How long has people been working thinking they're going to stop retiring? How long has that been around? How long has the stock market been around? Are y'all with me? How big is it? See, it ain't like the hawk when the wings in the air looks the same. But when we look at this and expand, it's a $3.5 trillion industry. Yeah, it's bigger than the skinny shake. Now, I'm not saying those ain't bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to compare. But what I'm trying to say, if you're looking at this, comparing it to something that you think is like, the game changes. The game changes. Are y'all with me? So some of us are operating this business like it's something that we thought it was like. But something we still think it's like. So you don't operate the same way. You yesterday on a call, really talked about a gentleman who on his own as a senior manager, right, is going to cross over $500,000. You tell me where in most network MLM companies somebody can go produce and sell. How many products do you got to sell to make $500,000 without building a jumbo gigantic team? It ain't done. It ain't possible. Are y'all with me? Now you got people make some money, but you look at it, they got a team of 30, 40, 50, 100,000 people. Are y'all catching that? Not me and three. Me and three don't do six figures. You got people who made six figures by themselves. Well, Eric, you know what? So six figure daddy. If y'all understand something, the top 10% income in the United States is 160,000. At 160,000, that puts you in the top 10% of all income. You got people doing top 10% by themselves without a team. And you can't do that in typical MLM. I've seen almost all companies. You show me MLM companies, somebody just out, they just selling so much product that they can make 160,000. Nah, they ain't doing it. They ain't doing it, y'all. I don't care what they selling. Are y'all catching that? Most of them don't sell enough of it to do that. Now, can they? You got people making 160,000, 300,000, 400,000 a year? Absolutely. But you ask them, how big is the team? 20,000 people, 15,000 people. Eric, I know a guy did it. He only had 3,000 people. Well, how many of y'all got 3,000 people? They're making 3,000 people. I'm just trying to tell you, and it's just the reason I'm saying this because I know the product, the profit margin, if you will, is just not possible, right? The profit margin is just not possible. Doesn't make it a bad company. It's just the profit margin does not allow. Are y'all with me? We got somebody who rolled over an annuity and makes $20,000 with one deal. The profit margin, see, that's what like real estate. You can make, you follow me? It's that type of thing. You don't have that with typical MLM. So some of y'all are still working with your MLM mindset. Now, here's the deal. Okay, Eric, so I'm on my own. This ain't MLM. Yeah. However, Xperts business model, what makes it so unique, you can build a team. It does have a networking component, a multi-level component to it. So you take a traditional business model, like a regular, maybe somebody like a real estate agent, right? A financial life insurance agent, somebody who work at maybe like an Edward Jones, or who may work at Charles Schwab, or who may work for Chase, Manhattan Chase, who may work for any of these companies, right? You take that traditional business model, you got a lot of people like, hey man, I can go do Charles Schwab and have somebody try to work my investment portfolio, right? You take those, or New York Life, you take that traditional financial services agents, when you think about those Wall Street, brokers on Wall Street, now you add that network marketing component on top of that, and you still get the compensation of a traditional financial agent. Hold on. Do y'all understand the explosiveness of that? Hold on, Eric. You mean tell me I can get paid independently? I can go write a deal, help somebody with help a client. We got people who are doing just client, even in our team, not just the company, not just people. Eric, you got to go look far and wide. You mean you can go help one person with an annuity, one person with the IUL deal, one person with term policy deal, and make $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 with one client? Yep. And now you're telling me I can go recruit and build a team, and they can do the same thing, and it doesn't take away from their compensation, and I can get paid an override, a commission for referring them? Yep. Hold on, Eric. I can go refer John. Yep. John can make a $5,000 commission check. Yep. What? On one deal. But say he makes $500. Well, John got to go do 5 deals to make $5,000. The average household income in America is somewhere about $60,000, $70,000. Let's call it $70,000. The household income, not the job, the whole house. So John can go make $6,000 a month on a few deals, and make as much as the average household income in the United States of America from the comfort of his own phone, from his own home, from wherever he is, whether he's on the bed or in the couch. He started doing that. John's gonna get off the couch. Even, you know, are y'all with me? So John can do that, and I can get an override, and it doesn't affect John's compensation. Hold on, man, this thing, now you cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook. Now you cooking.
But what stops people, E?
Oh, the good part, Jock. They don't understand what I just said. See, some of y'all, what I just said, you still talk about everybody, but I'm trying to figure this thing out. Listen, I'm working on trying to get my stuff together, man. I'm trying to, one day, I'm gonna, I'm telling y'all, you got one of the best business models out there. Avon has 1 million people. Amway has 1 million distributors. Mary Kay has 1 million plus. We're talking about companies with 1 million distributors. How much? Y'all see? Y'all understood what I'm telling y'all. Let's say somebody tells. Let's take a company like Mary Kay. What do y'all think Mary Kay sells?
Beauty products.
Beauty products. Okay. Somebody give me. And then I know they got some guys, but I need a female so this can feel legitimate. A female, tell me what's the price of a Mary Kay beauty product? Even if you don't know, give me a price of a beauty product.
$50.
$50. That sound like a good beauty product, y'all? $50 for a beauty product?
Because of the price. Yeah.
What price would you put on it, Tawana? What price would you say?
Well, I mean, $50 is a little high for makeup, so I would think that it was a really
Oh, so you're
good.
saying $50 is high. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
$50.
$50 for a makeup product. Cool. Let's go with 50. I sell Mrs. Jones a makeup product. If I'm with Mary Kay, don't I gotta call Mrs. Jones in some kind of way to let her know I sell to Mary Kay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to contact her, whether it's a phone call, text message. I'm gonna have to contact her to let her know that I sell Mary Kay, right?
Yes.
Now, could Mrs. Jones use MAC? Could she be using some kind of other stuff? Could she be using some of that Fendi, that Brianna product, right? Could it be another product that she likes to use?
Cool. Yes.
Revlon, or she might be doing anything, right? But I'm going to call her because chances are she's already using somebody's product because she's probably not just born. She's probably over 6 years old. My daughter is 15 years old and orders her own stuff online. So she's probably over 15. She probably got something that she's used in her lifetime. Are y'all with me? So now I got to call her and tell her that I'm selling this makeup product by whoever it is, and it's going to be $50. Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to go through the whole process. I sell her that product. Ooh, because you know why? Because I use makeup. I feel good because I like the makeup too. I want to look beautiful. Are y'all with me? So I use the makeup. I want to look beautiful. So I use the products. I'm excited because I've been using makeup all my life. All my life I've been using makeup. I was a little girl. My mom dressed me up like a princess. Heck, I got a granddaughter who's 3 years old and she puts makeup on. Now you should see it. Now sometimes I tell her she's like a beauty queen, but that thing I'm like, whoa. She's like, Granddad, let me put it on you. I'm like, no. And her mom, Erik, would be like, Granddad, let it make you up. No. I'm sorry, Granddad got a line drawn. No. Right? I've been down that road before with you. Ain't my other daughter. I ain't being granddad doll baby again. Right? So anyway, so at 3 years old, they've been using makeup. Or at least messing with it, so I can sell it because I know it, right?
Oh, Eric, don't forget, you gotta have the product in stock.
Oh yeah. Oh, we ain't got that myself. We ain't got that part. I feel confident to do this because I've been born doing this stuff, using this product. Are y'all with me? I'm just switching manufacturers. I'm just switching brands. It's in my soul, in my spirit. Now, let me ask y'all this question. She got 1 million people doing this. 2 million, 3 million people doing this. And that's just for one company. Let me ask y'all this question. At $50, You think she's going to give me 100% commission on these products?
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't get to keep all 50.
Nope.
Nope.
Some got to go to the house. Some got to go to some other distributors.
Right.
Okay. Let's just say I got to keep all 50. I did all, okay, what percentage y'all think I'm going to get to keep then? Half of it? At least 50%?
At least 50% of them.
So I get to keep half of it then, okay? So I'm keeping 25. So I keep $25 of it. I had to go convince somebody, Mrs. Jones, to use my product because Mrs. Jones has been using something all her life. I got to convince her to use my product, but I feel good. Why? Because this is what I do. I like the product. I use makeup. Are y'all with me? And I know Mrs. Jones is going to get made up. And she can see herself in the mirror and she can see and feel beautiful. But I'm going to do it for $25. Somebody tell me, how many insurance policies have you, anybody ever wrote insurance policy? How many insurance policies have y'all ever wrote that paid you a $25 commission?
None.
You wrote personally.
None.
Zero. Zero.
Are y'all catching that? Maybe even if John Smith is paying $25 a month, that's $250 annual premium. That's still going to pay you about $100 commission at the lowest end. Are y'all with me?
Mm-hmm. You had to be paying a $3 a month policy.
Are y'all catching that? So what am I saying? So why does that person go feel like, yeah, I can do Mary Kate? Girl, I'm telling everybody, I'm doing parties. Listen, we're going to do this. We're going to get together. I'm telling the whole world. Because see, it's something you've been doing all your life. And so you feel comfortable doing it. See, now we talking about life insurance. Oh, man, we just had a family member died. He had no life insurance. And you ain't used to seeing money flowing all around you like that. So you ain't comfortable. It ain't the product. It's you ain't comfortable with the product. It could be the product, but it's the situation. Are y'all with me? You ain't comfortable now. So now you're doing something you're not comfortable doing, and you're comparing it to something that maybe I'm familiar. I did that, and I did that, America. I did that. Are y'all catching that? So psychologically, you ain't comfortable. Because it ain't like something maybe some of y'all grew up around just doing, talking about this money game like this. And now you're comparing it to the lack of success you may probably had with some of these other previous companies. And man, you're like, this is a struggle. This is hard. One day I'm going to get myself together. See, all of y'all should be coming here fired up every freaking single day. Why? Because we got something that you can go out today, get a client, and next week have a check with a comma.
Eric, did you see that thing in your the commission report this week? That $500,000 joint?
Yeah. Somebody got a check with a comma with not just one, with a 2 on the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
One client. That's what I'm saying. Like, that it's like, you understand, I don't want to understand something. We got people in this company saying, man, I'm making 80,000. I was listening to man, now because of the team I built, we got people here now making $80,000 a month. He said, man, you understand? I remember when I got started, I was trying to figure out how to put gas in my car. And now I'm doing 80,000 in a month.
Mm-hmm.
See, and it's multiple people. You got people doing 30,000 a month, 20,000 a month. We got people in our team doing $30,000 in a month. And in my organization, this is 3 years later, they're doing 30,000 a month. I'm like, oh my goodness, come on now. What you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
See, but see, some of y'all like, well, when's it gonna happen for me? It is only going to happen if you go make it happen. That's the thing. It only happens when you go make it happen. Now, when are you going to go make it happen? I don't know. I'm just kind of sitting back because this is what I do. See, I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all the blueprint. When this is what you do, and everything else is secondary.
Yep.
When this is what I do, and that's secondary. I'm a life insurance agent who happens to work at a casino. I'm not at a casino who works at a life insurance. Because you do that, you'll make a little bit of extra here and you'll be doing what you're doing there. Lacey, you can make a lot of extra here and still keep that. I ain't telling you got to stop that. But when your mind says, I do this, and on the side, I got a full-time job. Are y'all catching that?
See, but can I tell you something?
Yes.
So I just put in for a 30-day leave because they didn't want to I had took PTO, but they took my PTO back. So I couldn't go to Maryland. So I took a 30-day leave so I can make the trip. So in them 30 days, I'll see how it
Yeah.
go for me.
Oh, you know what? You know what? You know why, Lacey? Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because you had snapped. You was already a licensed agent, wasn't you?
Yes.
You came here a licensed agent, but you was already doing your career. You switched the script. Now you are like, I do this, and I'm this. Are y'all with me?
Yep.
See, when this is my career, my job becomes my secondary. So you second, I'm gotta go do my career. I gotta take a 30 leave because I gotta go work my career. Are y'all with me? And I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm trying to tell you the mindset.
Yeah, because
When
most
this
people
is
don't.
first, and I have a full-time job. This is what I do, and I got a full-time job on the side. This is what I do, and I got a full-time and a part-time job on the side, but this is what I do. When your mind is saying that. See, some of y'all still trying to get your mind right. Y'all don't understand. You don't, that's a decision. It's an instantaneous decision. It's almost like when people become Christians or Muslims or whatever your faith, you go and say, I give my life to Christ. I give myself, I'm baptized. They say, John 3:16, they say, you confess with your mouth, believe your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord, that I shall be saved. When you say that, the prayer confession, right? When you say that salvation, when you say that prayer to say, hey, you know, you are now, at this moment, you are now became new. You are now saved. What you mean? But what I gotta go fill out some forms. I gotta take a test. I gotta be tempted. You gotta put some strippers in front of me, put some alcohol and see if I no. We didn't get no test, brother. You made that decision. You said that prayer, and now in the instant you have changed. Now your actions got to line up. We're gonna always be tested. Your actions got to line up, but your decision was instant. See, some of y'all haven't made that instant decision that I do this, and my actions in the process is going to line up to the decision that I have instantly made. I came in making a decision. The plaques in the back are results of the decision that I made. I never was thinking I'm gonna do something else. I was driving Uber a week before, well, maybe a little longer than a week, but I was my previous career was an Uber driver. Hey, I'm driving Uber. Now I said, boom, man, Eric, you're an insurance agent. What? Overnight? Yep. Mm-hmm. You ain't got a license. Yep, but I'm an insurance agent. You don't know how to spell insurance. You don't know how to spell news. Yep, but I'm an insurance agent. It was a decision. I made a decision to join. I'm in. I'm 10 toes down. Why? Because how am I going to tell somebody to be 10 toes down when I only got a pinky toe in the water? See, I can look at all of y'all and say, be solid 10 toes in. But Eric, you don't know a whole lot. You ain't made no money. I can look at you and say, this is what I do. Are you in? And you want to come run with me? I'm confident. It had nothing to do with how much money I made. It had nothing to do with how many clients I had. This is what I'm doing, and this is where I'm going. Are you in or out? And I had a lot of no's, y'all. A lot of no's. Eric, you're doing something again. You're changing again. Yep, I have changed. You can't call a butterfly a caterpillar. It's changed. You can if you want to, but that butterfly, like, see you later, bro. I ain't crawling no more. But you was once in that caterpillar. You was once a cocoon, man. They was using you for a snake, for bait and a fish. Yep, they ain't get me. Man, you mean I ain't fish bait no more? Nope, you got to catch me. Now they're taking pictures of me. Now I'm posing. Well, look at that beautiful butterfly. Yep. Y'all was the same. Look at that beautiful caterpillar. I've changed. I transformed. Who cares what you used to be? See, some of y'all are still holding on to something that you don't even want to hold on to. With that being said, I'm turning over to the recap. Mr. Troy Gaming, what you got, sir?
Troy Gandy.
Troy, you're muted. You're saying some good stuff because I see your head moving like it's good.
It's the bobblehead effect. Oh man, thank you for all those wonderful nuggets that were poured out this morning as usual. And in this recap relay, what we do is we take 1 minute. 1 minute, let me fix the time clock here, so that everybody that gets the baton can go on and share what they learned this morning and the biggest takeaway that they may have had out of this morning's meeting, so that we can inspire each other to go out and exercise that 3-foot rule. Got it? That being said, the first runner is up, and we're going to give it to none other than the lady from Texas, Miss Marcella Bragg.
Great, great. Eric, this morning was an awesome call as usual. And my take from it is basically what you were saying, because I was just agreeing all the ways, having that eagle mentality, because eagles are such amazing birds that they became an endangered species. That's just how wonderful that they are. So I want to be like that eagle and have that eagle mentality. As a matter of fact, while I was on the Zoom, I did get out the bus and go talk to a potential client. So I'll follow up with her later today. But that's what I got out of it. Just having an eagle mentality and just go for it.
Thank you. Appreciate you bringing it into the zone and passing it on to the second leg of this relay, none other than Mr. Money out of the BMO City.
You know, some Eric, this made me think back something. Remember when we were selling cars, right? We used to sell a car that was $100,000 car, right? At one time, I got 50 daggone dollars, and I sold $100,000 car. It made me think back when I was in the mortgage business. We set a thing up, but I had my 35%. This other dude needed 10%. The car you back and he back 10%. These other people, everybody had a hand in the pot. Because you only get to a certain height, and that's the most you can get. But the one thing that I'm looking at at the levels that you go in this game, you can go all the way up to your 130% of the money. So instead of you having a $5,000 check, you could have a $9,000 check. Something different to think about.
All right. Thanks for bringing it into the zone. We appreciate you very much for all of that you just added. And the third leg is going to go to none other than Donnie. Coach is putting you in the race.
I had my hand up, Troy.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on for a minute, man. I'm on a phone call, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm on a phone call.
No problem.
Sorry.
Uncle Jock's got it.
Yeah, so
with it.
basically one of the biggest takeaways from what Eric was saying was, you take that Mary Kay example where you got to call somebody, you got to tell somebody this is what you do. You got to see if they would be interested in talking to you and you showing them a Zoom or whatever. But it's the same conversation. And would you rather have a $2,500 commission or a piece of a $50 commission for the same conversation? Drop the mic.
Drop the mic. And there we go. All right. We in the zone. And you got a good one to pass it on to. None other than Miss Tawana Chisley.
To piggyback off of what Jock just said, with the makeup, the person's comfortable with talking about what they know. So they just got to get comfortable with talking about insurance. And again, be intentional. Just do it.
Being intentional. Good. And with that being said, everybody getting in the race. Yeah, boy, we ready to rock and roll today. None other than Mr. Laco Elijah Pie.
Right, Troy, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, guys, I can't show my face. I'm driving to the office. But the thing is this, Eric, I mean, the other day you mentioned about Amway. I was also in Amway, talk about B-Braid, right? B-Braid, these people that, in Amway, you got to sell a lot of products. To get that one PV, you say you sell one product and you $1, you buy, and you have to restock. In fact, when I left Amway for a whole year, I had soap in my garage that I have to use for a whole year without buying it. So because people that bought it, that made me order it, never get it back from me. Here, you don't have to stock up anything. You don't have to pile up anything in your garage. and you can sell one product and make a lot of money, right? I mean, people are successful over there. But why do I have to go a difficult way if there's something that has been simplified for me? Like we say here, we simplify the complicated, right? So this is an awesome opportunity. And I also taught the same thing to people in other companies that only sell term policy. You can sell one IUL policy and make a lot of money than selling 15 terms. So I'm telling you, thank you so much for this information. I mean, for reminding us this morning. And hey, folks, we got the best tools in our hand, and we get the best product here. And you don't have to stock up either. Back to you, Mr. Troy.
All right, all right. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look at that. We got some more runners out here. Everybody done realize now that we got scholarships. We got scholarships at the end of this thing here. So we gotta get some more people in there trying to get that scholarship money. Yeah, that's going on with Miss Rosemary. Take it away. Rosemary Ben.
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
My takeaway is from what part of what he said. He said that he's trying to let us know that we are in an industry that has been proven. That life, the insurance industry is an old industry that is proven, that is rewarded as you work, and the level of what you work and the activity will give you the money you want. And also compare the Xperts platform where we are is a proven one that as we work, the level you work, the activities you put in, we give you more reward. So let us work. Let us have the enthusiasm and work at the end. We will get whatever money and resources we want. Thank you.
All right, all right. Thank you. It's beautiful, beautiful. Good thing we work for a company that's got plenty of money and knows how to get plenty of money, because we are giving out a lot of scholarships these days. We got it ready for you. So with that being said, we're going to take it to the one lady that knows how to get a scholarship, and she's a promoter of scholarships. She always does it right. She's always willing to take that last leg, and that is none other than, whoa. Let's say, okay, well, we got somebody about to break in here, say, don't leave me out of the scholarship race. So let's give it to Mr. Danny Hill.
Thank you. I want to say one
like
thing.
That scholarship stuff, don't you?
Yes, most definitely. I want to say one thing that got me was the eagle mentality. We already know it's only a few birds that can challenge the eagle, which is the crow. That crow will jump on the back of that eagle, but the only way that eagle can shake that crow off if he climbs the highest altitude, and eventually that crow going to drop. And just to say this, some people ain't going to see your vision. Just let the crows drop. Let them drop. The higher you get, the altitude, the crow is going to drop. Let the haters drop. Just keep climbing and keep growing. That's it. That's all I want to say. Thank you for that. Thanks for
Yes, sir. All right, Danny. We appreciate that nugget for sure. Yes. That's a good reminder right there. That crow will drop if you get high enough and you leave them haters behind. That's for sure. With that being said, now we going on to the one that takes it across the checkered line and breaks the tape each and every time for us. None other than downtown Rita Brown.
Wow. Thank you, Troy. Thank you. All right. We're excited to be alive to change more lives. Remember, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Do those policy reviews. You can have all the knowledge, all the tools in the toolbox, but if it's not inside of you to win, you will not do it. You got to want to get out and do it. We are all surrounded by people every day. Don't miss an opportunity to talk to people. Everyone has the same opportunity. Remember the 3-foot rule. Jamie says, if you want to make 6 figures and build a business, find a way to get the information to 5 people every day. We get in our own way. Everybody's activation and processes kick in different times. Have confidence. Don't act like it's a job. Have that go, go, go attitude. Be intentional. I can show you better than I can tell you. The proof is in the works. Show me the works. Stay in the car. Even if it's got a flat tire and overheating, stay in the car. What's stopping people? What's stopping you from taking it to the next level? They don't understand the opportunity they have. An eagle or a vulture look the same to the untrained eye, far away. When you look closer, it's different. When the storm comes, the vulture takes cover. The eagle can soar above the clouds, rise above the storm. The vulture eat roadkills. The eagle has eyes that can see miles away. They can see a fish in the water and go get him. Have that eagle mentality. For the untrained eye, Xperia looks the same if you compare it to something that you think is like. You don't operate the same way. The top 10% would makes about $160,000 a year. You can make that on your own pen in Xperia. You can't if you're still working with that MLM mindset. We have a traditional business plus a MLM model. You get paid to write independently, and you can recruit and build a team and get an override, and it does not affect their compensation. We have one of the best business models out there. People working with Mary Kay feel comfortable. They can sell it because they know it. They can sell a product for about $50 and get a $25 commission. How many insurance policies you write that pay you $25 commission? The problem is you are not comfortable doing life insurance. You already had lack of success in other companies and you're comparing it to that. Everyone should come here fired up every day. You can write a policy today and get paid next week. It only happens when you go make it happen. When this is what I do, everything is secondary. It's an instant decision. Your actions will line up. This is what I'm doing. Are you in or not? Who cares what you used to be? Stop holding on to what you used to be. That's it. That's all.
Woo-hoo. Boom, boom.
Yes.
Mic
Rita
drop.
Brown, Rita Brown.
Rita Brown, Rita Brown. That's right.
Hey, Troy.
That's right.
Troy.
Yes.
You know
Yes,
what's
sir.
crazy? And this is probably for everybody too. When Rita does her recap, like, doesn't it seem like she's getting better and better and better? And you like, it ain't no way it can get better and better and better. But it gets better and better and better.
Right?
Like, how does she catch all that stuff?
Man.
That's literally some incredible stuff. And Rita,
a
you should
gift.
know it because you blow us away like every morning.
Yeah, that's a gift. She has a
Every
That's her
morning.
gift. That's her calling. Go ahead, Rita.
No joke, no joke. That's why I got to give it the hype. Rita Brown. For sure. All right, all right. Thanks again, Rita. We appreciate you. Obviously, you feel the love. I know you gotta feel it right now.
Oh,
And with
yes,
that
and I'm
being said,
taking it. I'm sending the love right back to all of you too.
yes, yes. Oh man, we can't say how much we appreciate you. That's for sure. And when people can chime in and they can say, they come in on the tail end of it and they'd have missed their half the meeting, and they can still get it all in 2-3 minutes. Woo! That don't mean for y'all not to show up tomorrow. Now, and don't try to get in here at 9:30. Don't do it. It don't work that way.
Annie
Miss Annie.
Annie raised her hand.
Yep.
I'm not sure if she wanted to say something, but she
Oh
was in the
yeah,
hand.
I just want to say that the first day the baton was passed on to me, I addressed this arena as Dr. Mary and Erik show. It is a beautiful show indeed. And the structure that we have in place, it's second to none. From the recap, from people articulating what the got from it, and to Troy, Gandhi, eventually to Reader. You know, we have a process like they mentioned at our convention. You have to have a structure. You have to have a process of doing things. You put I don't know if it was the convention that they mentioned or the video that Nicole played for us from one of the upper echelon that a train. We have the structure here. We have everything in place. It's indeed the #1 show. Ooh, team, what's up?
My income.
My income.
My income.
Thank you, team. What time is it?
Level up coming.
Level up time. Game time, baby. Level up time now.
All right. Thank you.
And with that being said, who handles it better than the man with the nugget bucket? None other than the ED himself, Mr. Erik Robinson.
Well, I hope I stayed off the couch today, and I'm just trying to tell y'all, hope I'm trying to spend the rest of the day staying off the couch. Love y'all. 12 p.m. We'll be physically in the office. Tune in. Experience Life. It's probably go from 12 to 2 today. That's the main thing. I know Rios has our training tonight at 8 o'clock. 8:15. I think it starts at 8:15 p.m. It's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all, love y'all. Have an amazing day. And somebody said, Annie, this is not. It really wasn't the Erik and Dr. Mary show. I know. It's our show, right? This is our thing. This is our jam, right? This is our jam. Be on the lookout for the Insurance Bros channel. For me and Uncle Jock, our podcast. So when that channel comes out, I need y'all to like it, love it, share it, put it out there. So be on the lookout for the Insurance Bros channel. And one last thing I want you to understand, the contribution of the whole team, right? You know, the recap was Annie Willie's idea. So I call it the Annie Willie recap, right? The whole concept of recapping, because Annie was like, hey, we used to end the show. And Annie was like, why don't we get Erik, why don't we give a chance to see what people got out of it so we can learn from it and recall it. So this is the Annie Willie recap. So Annie, it never was about our show. We got some great people, and you're right, we've created a process and a structure because we do try to run like a program, right? But it keeps the entertainment value, keeps people educated, but it's also showing you how y'all can run your business, right? When you're doing your trainings, when you're doing your thing, a lot of people don't understand that sauce of what it takes to put together a really high quality product performance, right? Production, that's what I'm saying. It's something that goes into production. So I want to thank Uncle Jock for really drilling that into me with the production, because that's where he comes from, the producing side, being an entertainer. Everything's a production. But the contribution comes from everybody.
Yes.
Because if you just say, let's do the recap, there is no reader recap if Andy Willie didn't say, hey, Erik, let's recap this. Are y'all with me? Y'all catching that? There is no Troy Gandy running the relay. The recap. There's no recap relay if you don't say, if there's no Andy Willie recap. Are y'all with me? So just want to say all of that contributes everybody. You don't know what your contribution may be, and everybody contributes to this whole amazing program, which makes this the #1 daily meetup for CEOs on the planet. So with that being said, let's go out there and crush it. Love each and every one of y'all.
You got it. Peace of the Lord be with you.
Also with you, sir.
Thank you.
Shalom.
Hey, Erik. Hey, Erik. I have a question for you. You 5 minutes late to do morning too, brother. 5 minutes, man.
I bet you he blinked.
I bet you don't.
5 minutes. You ain't frozen, Jive Turkey.
You talking to a frozen screen there, money.
But you still my right hand
screen
man,
ain't even
50
hear
grand. Hey, look, I'm gonna do like this. Hey, Erik, how you doing, man?
It was 3.